Good morning, my Mystic Tribe. I am Mystic Jen and I'm here with another video. Today's video is a fun one. Maybe fun's not the word, but I'm going to see it as fun because I'm going to play private investigator, okay? With the cards. Anna Maria. She put a post up, a comment, just today. And I saw that and it caught my eye. It says, okay, I'm doing it. It says, another interesting fact. Media alarm. I am not going to pronounce the guy's name because you guys all know I butcher names. The Minister of Defense in Russia disappeared. Been missing basically since March 11th. And he was against the aggression towards Ukraine. So there's theories about there. Was he taken? What happened to this man? So that is what we are going to look into today. And while I'm at it, welcome to my tribe. Welcome my new subscribers. Make sure that notification bell's hit so you don't miss a beat. And I thank each and every one of you for all your subscribes, all your likes, all your comments, and sharing my videos. So truly, truly grateful. And I love all your positive energies, your positive vibes. You know, that's what makes my channel. All the positive vibes, you, my viewers. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. Okay, now, on with the show. Okay, let's dig in here. Okay, we're going to ask the spirits what happened to the Minister of Defense from Russia. What is the story? And I'm using my Haunted House Tarot because when it comes to communications, spirit communications, I'll be honest with you. My gut feeling says he is no longer into 3D. Okay? Hate to say that, but that is my gut feeling. And I was shown to use this deck. Okay, the first card out is we have the Nine of Cups. I am going to get all the cards, and then we will dig in and get clarifiers. Okay? Crossed by the Fool. We have the Empress underneath. And who? Leave a comment below. Who do I always think of when I see the Empress, the mother? Okay? If you know who she is, leave a comment. Ooh, Seven of Swords. Folks, we got some shady shit going on here. Shady shit. Absolutely. What is above is the Queen of Wands. Now, the tarot knows no gender per se. Sometimes it does. I read energies. That is a feminine energy. That could be a male who takes on the qualities of that Queen of Wands. Just so you know, I say that all the time in my readings. Near future, we have two cards that want to come out. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. Five of Swords. So we do have a lot of, we have fives in this like crazy. The number 5 showing up. Struggles. Shady shit. Okay, the environment. Ooh, okay, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, something was planned here. And we actually have several cards here. 7 of Pentacles. 3 of Wands. Oh! 3 of Cups. So we do have a collaboration here. 3s, I said, are like community. It's collaborating, working together on different levels. Depends on the area of life. With all these 3s, there were multiple people involved. And we have the Lovers. Okay. A choice was made between these parties involved. Okay. The next position, it's not advice because this is not a one-on-one reading. This is usually the next step or what happened next, like kind of like a chronological order. You know, this is what the situation is. This is what the environment is. It's almost like additional information or clarifying, and then what happened in the end. Okay, or what's coming. These could be what's coming. We do have the 4 of Pentacles here. Interesting. Okay, potential outcome. 9 of Swords. And the Magician. Okay. Under the deck. Oh, fun. Oh, my God. 4 of Wands and the Devil. Okay. 6 of Wands. And we have Judgment. And High Priestess. I'm bringing all these out because Spirit told me to. Because they're all going to be significant. These are like clarifier cards. This is what kind of happened next. And this was what the end result was. And these are like more explanation over here. Okay. So, with this explanation, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start in the middle. If I need any clarifiers, I will clarify with my other deck that I've been using for military. And this is my other spirit deck. I have 2 spirit decks when I do spirit communications. Okay. So, let's go ahead and dig in. I'm going to zoom in on the cards. Okay, so, right here in the center, we have the 8 of Cups and the Fool. This is somebody that I feel had an agenda, a goal, something they want to accomplish in regards to this Minister of Defense. This is somebody who was I get a very like egotistical attitude. And the Fool to me is representing freedom. So what we have here is we have a situation where somebody really, and the Fool is crossing this, so somebody's desire for freedom crossed somebody else. Okay? I feel like this man was a threat. But somebody set out to do a deed. And this is saying that they were successful. Now, whoever did this feels that they are going to get off scot-free. Okay? They feel as though it's almost like somebody was offered something major, a new life, if they took care of the Minister of Defense. There's a lot of water. I'm seeing some ocean scenes in these cards. I feel like he was at first taken to someplace remote. Now, I know that I'm going off away from the meaning of the Fool, but that's how I do things. I go by what messages come through the images. He was surrounded by water and taken captive in a remote location. Okay? That was what the plan was. Now, underneath, we have the Empress. Now, as I mentioned, I told you guys to leave a comment below of who I always refer to who I reference the Empress as. Only because she represents Mother, and when it comes to reading these political readings, she represents Mother Russia. So, the Russian leaders were at the bottom of this, the base of it, the background, what was going on in the background. Okay? It was, Russia was behind the disappearing act of this Minister of Defense. We have the Lover's card. This is, the Lover's card shows up in this spread already. So, this is a passion. If I want to say crime of passion, it's a crime of passion in a different sense. Passion for power. And somebody made an executive decision here. Page of Swords. Someone made an executive decision and waited for the optimate time, the right time to make their move. The Page of Swords investigates and researches. So somebody was researching and planning. A lot of mental activity and communication. I feel like whoever did this was somebody younger. Sometimes the Page of Swords can be a little bit naive, but they think they know it all. And I'm hearing scapegoat. Okay? And I feel like whoever that did this was bribed into it. Being promised things. I feel like that the person that did this deed was actually lied to also. And whoever did it acted alone. Okay? They did not, it wasn't like a gang abducting this man. This was somebody who did everything, capturing everything on their own. Because it was supposed to be kept hush-hush. The least amount of people that knew, the better. In energy that's passing or recent past is the Seven of Swords. This was a plan behind the scenes, a dark plan. There's some kind of deception. So be mindful that Putin and the Russian government is going to lie and is lying about what really happened. Okay? They had no involvement. And with the Lovers card, they may make it appear to be a crime of passion. There we go. There's that crime of passion. They may make it appear to be, Lovers card, a crime of passion. Okay, so, but it's definitely behind the scenes. And we have all these nighttime scenes. We have nighttime scene in that card. In the Fool card, it's like a nighttime scene. Over here, we have several almost like nighttime scenes. Okay? So it feels like this was something that was done at night. And in the thoughts of Russia or Putin over this, the thought is the Queen of Wands. They may have used a woman. They may have used a woman. The actual act of what was going on, I feel, was a masculine, but they may have used a woman to lure the Minister of Defense into a trap. Because we have chains and bondage here with this Devil card in the clarifier cards. Okay? And there's a woman hovering over them. So I feel like they used a woman to get this man to a certain location. And she may not have been there. Hence the Lovers card. Some kind of love affair. Might have used a woman as a temptation with the Devil's card. To get this man where they needed to be. Let's just go ahead and get a couple cards on this Queen of Wands energy. Three of Swords in the reverse. I apologize about the text messages. I probably should just, well, you would hear it on all my devices anyhow. But anyhow, back to the reading. Three of Swords in the reverse is a betrayal. So now it's coming across a little bit more clear. They used a woman that this man trusted, and she betrayed him by going along with this plan. Wow, the plot thickens. Okay, moving forward. What's coming up in the near future? The Page of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles. This is why I say that somebody's going to be betrayed. Even more. I feel like the country's going to feel this loss. And it's going to be made, like I said, it's going to be made to look out at like a third-party relationship. Cheating going on. Secret love affair. Okay? And it's going to be made out to look like a crime of passion. And as I look at these cards, I honestly do not feel like this man is still alive. I'm sorry to say that. Because I almost hear him. It's an accent. He's trying to speak English to me. And it's very thick accent. But he's saying to me that he's not the only one that lost in this. The man that did the deed also is going to lose. Okay? I'm trying to get a name, but he will not give me a name. He says it's not time. Time is not right. Time is not right. So I'm not getting a name. But a contract is not going to be fulfilled. The man who abducted and killed the Minister of Defense, he's not with us anymore. And he is showing me that he was almost like something being put over his head. I see a black sack. So I think he was, something was put over his head. I see a dark colored car. And he's been put in this car. He was taken to that remote location. And I'm looking at the back of this deck. Look at the backs. There's that remote location again. And it is also in the Fool card. I'm not going to give you all the details. My stomach is I'm getting really sick at my stomach. Because I feel like he was tortured. I'm not going to give the details of the torture. But he was tortured before he was killed. He has more he wants to say, so I'm going to, on this future contract that's not going to be fulfilled, I want to know why. There is definitely this loss of a contract. Okay, let's see what he, oh shit, okay. Five of Pentacles again. He's saying, yes, there is this loss. High Priestess again. That this person was blinded, did not see it, by the King of Wands. Devil card. So what has happened is there was this manipulator who hid the truth from the guilty party, from the murderer, hid the truth, had a secret alternate plan that high-ups in Russia was not telling this person the truth of what they were going to do. They promised money, but this person is not going to get what was promised to them. They were lied and deceived. Ten of Swords. An ending. A death. I feel like the person that killed... he's telling me the person that killed him is going to die also. That's heavy shit. That is some heavy shit there. Wow. Wow. So, the next card is actually his energy, as in the Minister of Defense. Okay? Which is the Five of Swords. The way he's doing it, the way he's feeling about this, and I'll tell you what he's telling me about this card. I'm getting, okay, knife, there were knives, knife point, and he's showing me these people in the background, almost like him meeting with somebody, or planning to meet with somebody. Then you have somebody over here with the knife, waiting on him. He was supposed to meet somebody, a woman. He was supposed to meet her somewhere. He says he is guilty for giving into temptation with another woman. But this woman knew exactly what she was doing. All part of the master plan. He betrayed the woman that he loved, and this woman over here betrayed him. He's saying he's getting his karma for that in the afterlife. His next life is not going to be pretty. He has to learn the lesson of what it feels like. He's kind of going off on a tangent now. Okay, we need to kind of focus on the events surrounding your disappearance and your death, please. Because he's almost like trying to defend himself. Or not defend himself, but let people understand he was wrong about looking outside his marriage. But he paid the ultimate price. He said he paid the ultimate price with his life. His real passion lied with Russia and the Ukrainian people. I'm looking at this card and I need to put it down because he's showing me some of the things that was done to him when he was at that remote location before they ended his life. It's not pretty. And I'm going to spare you guys those details. The environment, we start with the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is something that was very well planned. This has been planned for a while, for weeks, okay? Because he knew what Putin was planning. He knew about the invasion, that it was not just a military operation like Putin told his soldiers, the boys that were going into Ukraine. So this man is saying he knew about it. He was involved in the planning. But he was not in agreement with that. Okay? I keep getting threes. I think there was like 3 to 5 people involved in the planning. Okay, he's saying 5. The woman was one of them. There were 5 people involved in his disappearance. Okay? One of them was pretending to be his lover. That they were supposed to meet up for a night of passion, he said. He said great sex and she was hot, is what he said. She was attractive. He did. My version says he said she was hot. He said she was very beautiful, very sensual. And that she loved him. He's saying that this affair maybe was going on for some time, for over a year. For over a year, this was very, very secret. Nobody knew about them. But the government did. Because she was brought in on this. Okay. Then we come to the Three of Cups. Traditionally, Three of Cups means a celebration. Sometimes it's a third party. But the Three of Cups in this deck is not as happy as what other Three of Cups in other decks are. This takes up this Three of Cups has a whole nother energy. And his body may never be found. He's hoping it will be. He keeps, in the spirit world, keeps, okay, showing me it's going to be a while. His body's going to wash up on shore. He's in the ocean right now. He's underwater. His body is underwater. And he's showing me that when he washes up on shore, there's going to be a cover-up. Because the person that did the deed is going to be dead also. Judgment, again, under the deck. I just happened to turn the deck over. Okay? He is in the afterlife. Absolutely. In the afterlife, he is angry. And on a spiritual level, he's hoping he can rally up the spiritual support for Ukraine as well. Leo energy is coming up very strong here. I don't know if he was a Leo or what sign he was. He may have had Leo, strong placements in Leo in his chart. I wish I would have looked that up. Oh no, I'm glad I didn't look it up. But they're showing me Leo. He says he is facing judgment right now on his deeds. And it's not pretty. But he owns what he has done. But he's also being recognized for his stance for Ukraine in the spirit world. This is a very deep reading, folks. Very deep reading. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Four of Pentacles energy. You know, this is a voodoo doll. But it's also reminding me of the mask. It's not black, but him having his head covered. He's telling me he was weighted down. And his disappearance is a well-guarded secret. Okay, how is this all going to end? We have the Magician and the Nine of Swords. This is going to haunt somebody. People involved, the master manipulator who came up with the plan to begin with. There's going to be mental torment. Almost like worried that it's going to be that it's going to be brought out. The Magician to me is somebody who took action. Okay? This is the man who took action. And he is worried. Very worried. I want to know some more about what he is worried about. This is the one who he took out. Okay, yeah, okay. That's the one who took action who's very worried. He may not be dead yet. I'm just saying. But before his payout, something's going to happen. He's going to disappear too. Because the masterminds behind the plan cannot be found out. So they are going to have, he's going to be eliminated too. There's going to be and the person that did it was not a professional, somebody younger, might have been military personnel like a soldier or something like that that did this under order, but was promised some money or some kind of reward that is not going to be received. Okay? Why is this card in here? Oh, that's that Three of Cups. Okay. Yeah, he's going to be dumped in the ocean too. They just said there's a reason. He's going to be hidden as well. This is very, very deep in the heart of Russia. Got Four of Pentacles again. Somebody banking, somebody keeping their money, somebody keeping the rewards. Okay? This person is who did this was banking on being able to start a new life and start over with the Fool card, a new journey in life after this is done. And they're depositing the money and walking away from this. But their conscience is troubled. They're worried. It's like this person that did the abduction, did the murder. Five of Pentacles, out in the cold. Again, is very worried. He hasn't seen the money yet. And he's starting to get worried. Okay, so on the 11th of March is when the disappearance occurred. I'm hearing the 15th. March 15th. The deceased, the victim, went into the spirit world. Seven of Pentacles. So he's trying to make plans. The murderer is trying to make plans. But he's very worried. Ten of Wands, Three of Swords, Two. He's still alive. He hasn't been abducted or anything. He's waiting on his money. But he's not going to get it. They're showing me that I keep hearing it. Yep. Queen of Cups. Energy. He's being patient about it. So I'm feeling as though when he goes to get his money, he's thinking cha-ching. Finally, my worries are over. I could get out of here. I could start over a new life someplace else. Yeah, he's going to start a life someplace else. He's going to be in the ocean also. In the spirit world. So his fate is the same fate as the man that he killed. Let's go over here to the clarifiers. The first thing, I'm going to save that card for last. The Four of Wands, there is a meeting. Okay? A secret meeting. Almost like a secret society type meeting. It was very secret, by moonlight, with the High Priestess. A secret alliance with somebody. Okay? To capture the Minister of Defense. And the Minister of Defense being deceived into going and meeting somebody. Secretly meeting somebody. Six of Swords. But you see all this lightning and all this storm going on. And I feel that this is part of the plan. He was taken to that remote location. They're telling me it might have been stormy that night. So, somewhere around the 15th, if there were some thunderstorms or major storms going on around Russia, or on the sea, on the ocean front, it may even have been an island. I don't know what kind of islands are around Russia, but a remote location, an island, and there's rocks. Yeah, the sword, having to navigate around the rocks to get him to this location. But this is the actual, this is him being put in bondage and the actual abduction. Ending with the Judgment card. A death. You know, there's some people that are crying over the loss. This is some people that are mourning. Because he's in the afterlife now. Wow. They're not indicating the secret coming out. It may be way down the road when the secret comes out, when everything comes to light. Because that in the shadow cannot stay hidden forever. Yeah, that's something I just heard. That's in the shadow cannot stay hidden forever. And I'm looking at this this Empress card underneath that's hiding, and he just said, those people of Russia that did this to him are not going to be able to hide forever. There will be a cover-up. There will be a cover-up when his body washes to shore. Somebody saw them together. He just told me somebody saw them together when they met. I want to draw some more cards on her because he's showing me that her potentially her getting into some trouble as well. Let me pick up these cards, put them back in so I can see what. When I do clarifiers, I like all my cards to be available. Okay. So let's kind of shuffle. You know, in the beginning I heard scapegoat. She may be, little does she know, she might be used as a scapegoat in this as well. Four of Cups. Somebody was presenting an offer that they took. Oh my God. Ten of Swords. Yeah, she's going to be the scapegoat. Eight of Wands. They may try to pin the murder on her. He's telling me that she didn't know that he was going to be killed. That she was under the assumption he was going to be captured, maybe tortured, as a warning to keep, kind of like as a warning of where are your loyalties? But there's betrayal around her too. She might be shot. I'm hearing a firing squad, so she might disappear too. And he's saying one by one, certain players in his disappearance are going to disappear also, with the exception of the elite. The elite? Who's the elite? Tell me who the elite is. Okay, he just said he can't. You just leave it at that, the elite. Wow, folks. What a fucking reading. I love investigating murders and stuff like that with these cards, these two decks, because the story really, really unfolds. But we will see what happens, right? Anyhow, this is what I have for you folks. I found this very enlightening myself. I felt him in spirit before I started the reading. I knew he was no longer in the 3D walking this earth. But this, I never expected another woman to be involved and all these plot twists. So we will see how this all plays out in the months, maybe even years to come. We'll see when his body washes up on shore. But if you enjoyed when I say enjoyed, if you enjoy murder mysteries and disappearances, political or non-political, leave a comment below, because I love doing these. Anyhow, I'm going to leave the reading there. I do love you all. Again, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, share, and comment. Hit that notification bell so you're notified when I upload new videos. And I thank each and every one of you for being here and watching my video. And I will see you next time in the next video.